chân luôn. Enjoy.
Sớm mà đó, Night Safari đó. Đi vô đây chơi trước rồi.
Yeah, so we have to book tickets when it's free. So they limit the number of people in there.
Yeah.
Những là tiền gì mà? Những là tiền gì mà? Những là tiền gì mà?
No, we need to scan, we need to book.
Là phụ à?你这个给一灯，它就是挂了，变成挂了。
daylight slowly fades into dusk, a transformation begins. A group of bearded pigs arrive in the clearing, searching for the last bit of food before heading home for the night. A turkey vulture prowls the darkening sky, using his powerful sense of smell to search for the last meal of the day. As the last rays of sunlight fade into darkness, a whole new world of mysterious and fascinating animals await. Welcome to the creatures of the night.
Hello everybody! Oh come on, there's so many of you here tonight. One more time. Hello everybody! Hi, good evening everyone and welcome to Creatures of the Night. My name is Badar and I will be a wildlife photographer for this evening. That's right, tonight, my friends and I here at the Night Safari, we are going to take each and every one of you here on a journey to discover animals that you might have never seen before. Now let me show you what I mean. You see, earlier we had Bima and Samudra, our bearded pigs, followed by Braveheart, our turkey vulture. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, throughout the entire night walk, we are going to need your help. Alright, first we need your help to please remain seated at all times, children included. And secondly, ladies and gentlemen, our next animal looks like a cross between a bear and a cat, but it is actually Narnia, our big Turok. Now everyone focus in on the tail. You will notice that it is almost as long as its body. Now big Turok, they use their tail as an extra limb, using it to hang off branches to reach for fruits and other tasty treats. Now Narnia will be coming on over to show us all how he uses his prehensile tail. Alright? Alright, looks like he is ready now. Now everyone, watch closely and observe Narnia's long and powerful prehensile tail in action. Look at that! Yeah, isn't that cool? Now, winterons like Narnia, they can be found in dense tropical rainforests all over Asia. But unfortunately, their population is declining due to deforestation. Now, what this means is with no more tall, healthy trees, there'll be no more winterons for us in the future. Our planet needs them because winterons like Narnia, they eat fruits and help to disperse the seeds, and in return, it helps the forest to grow. So let's not lose one of Asia's most beautiful animals, alright? Okay, for those of you that would like to see that prehensile tail in action once more, here comes the recap. Alright, now winterons, they can weigh up to 15 kilograms. So imagine how strong that tail actually is. Alright, for those of you with a little extra time on your hands, you may want to take a stroll down the leopard trail right here at the night safari and see if you can spot our winterons in the dark. But with Narnia gone, I think it's time for me to share with all of you a little story. Ladies and gentlemen, I have traveled all over the world. In fact, I traveled all the way to Japan to look for our next animal in the wild. While some of us call them raccoon dogs, in Japan, they call them tanuki. Now you will see tanuki statues everywhere. They are wise, they are cheerful, and despite their small size, they are actually very powerful. And there she is, everyone. This is Meron, our raccoon dog, who often comes to this spot to fish. Now she may look like a raccoon, but she's more closely related to the families of foxes and the wolves. But unlike her cousins, raccoon dogs will hibernate during winter, and they'll eat absolutely everything to do so. Raccoon dogs, they can be found in parts of China, parts of Korea, and even in Siberia. Well, it looks like Meron's got what she was looking for and is slowly making her way back. Unfortunately, millions of raccoon dogs, they are being bred in factories. They are then kept in cages and killed for just their fur. Now we have to remind ourselves that cruelty is not fashionable. So let's treat our animals with a lot more kindness. Can we do that, everyone? Thank you very much. Well, with that being said, let us continue our adventure, but this time, let's take it all the way up to the skies. Now, can anyone tell me what animal makes that sound? An owl, that's right. That is a familiar call of an owl. Now everyone hold on, where is that sound coming from? Is it coming from over there? Oh, over there. Well, you know, these birds, they are often heard but rarely seen. Oh, hello there, Chloe. Chloe, I'm sure you know who is making that sound.
Hi, Vanna. Hello, everyone. Yes, I do. That was me, my armadillo fish owl, and she is right over there.
Over there, look at that. Hello, Midnight, and hello, Eugene. Malay fish owls, they hunt at night and rely on the keen sense of hearing. These birds, they enjoy being near water, and they'll wait there for quite a while until their prey decides to swim by. Now, owls are known for their silent So in order to witness their silent flight, we are begging everyone to please remain seated, keep your flashes switched off, and pay attention to midnight right up there. Look at that one and incredible flight from midnight. Now, did you know that Malay fish owls, just like midnight, they are the most common owl species found right here in Singapore? Midnight, what was that for? Now, Chloe, can you share with everyone what is your favorite part of an owl?
Well, my favorite part are their wingtips. They are super soft. When she flies, the prey she hunts can't hear her coming. That's why they're known as friends of farmers. They help keep the rodent numbers down.
I like the sound of that. Everyone, once again, let's give it up for Midnight, our Malay fish owl, together with Chloe. Now, there's something really interesting about these birds, and that would be the way that they can move their heads. So I thought, let's meet a bird expert out here tonight to come out and share with us. Hello there, Ethan. Who do you have with you here?
Hello, brother. Hello, everyone. I'm Ethan, and this is Oscar, a very handsome Eurasian eagle owl. I'll show you guys how it looks.
Alright, I think you guys can take your place over there. Now, Eurasian eagle owls are one of the largest owl species found anywhere in the world. And though you can find them in mountains and forests these days, you can find them in the cities. Okay, now this doesn't sound like our animal. Kids, please stay close to your parents, alright? Everyone, don't move. Well, it is a foxtrot, our fennec fox, together with Chloe. Now, fennec foxes, they come from the blazing deserts of Africa. Those fat lions are their canine air conditioning system that keeps them cool even while being under the hot desert sun. But not only that, these animals also have excellent hearing and they can listen out for prey hiding amongst tall grasses. Fennec foxes are masters of agility and they can switch directions at any second, making it very difficult for predators to catch them. Now, Chloe is holding on to a target which acts as a reference point for the animal. Now, fennec foxes have an incredibly powerful sense of smell, which they use to sniff out prey that's hiding underground. Then they'll dig up their prey using their sharp and curved claws and have a very nice tasty snack. Well, looks like these two are ready to head off. Everyone, let's say bye-bye to Foxtrot and Chloe. Now, fennec foxes, they are tough because they can survive in an extreme environment, but they are still vulnerable to us humans. You see, they are caught and kept in tiny cages and then sold off into the illegal wildlife pet trade. They are treated like domestic dogs and cats, but they are not meant to be house pets. They are wild animals and they definitely deserve a lot more respect. Alright, let's have a little quiz, shall we? Can anyone tell me what animal is black and white in color? A zebra? A penguin? A panda? But what animal is black and white, spiky all over, and makes this sound? Any guesses? A porcupine? Oh, alright, now talking about porcupines, I do not see our porcupine at all. So if you do see the animal, please let me know, alright? Now he's very, very big because his quills. Oh, do you see him? No! Look at that! Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is Indra, our very own Indian crested porcupine. Now, everyone, take a close look at the quills on Indra's back. They make him look very, very big let's see what happens when these animals come by tight spaces. Alright, he's a little bit distracted, everyone, hold on. Oh, he's sniffing around. Alright. There we go. Now these animals, they love to shelter in logs and burrows during the day. And collapsible quills, as you saw, make that very much possible. But not only are the quills used for defense, but porcupines also use them when trying to attract their potential mate by doing a very beautiful mating dance. Now the Indian crested porcupine might be the largest rodent species in India, but you be the judge when you walk down our brand new pangolin trail, which houses many more porcupine species. And with that, Kenzie and Indra are ready to say bye-bye. Oh, not so soon. Alright, looks like Indra will be having a little sniff around, but I think he is ready to head off. Alright everyone, one more time, let's say bye-bye. Okay, now, as you walk through the night safari, you will come across a vast array of amazing animals. Some you might hear before you even see them. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight has been a truly incredible night for me as a photographer because we have met so many different charismatic animals on our night walk. But there are so many more that we may never live to see.
The animals you met tonight and countless others share this planet with us. They take what they need and live in harmony with nature. We humans must learn to do the same. We all have only one home, Earth. And it is our job to protect it. Each of us can make a difference because the biggest threat to our planet is the belief that someone else will save it for us.
Ladies